Greetings guys and girls and fellow gamers, my name is Games for Kicks and welcome to the Solus Project. The Solus Project is a game that just hit early access. It's a sci-fi adventure exploration game with survival elements. It's a very, very beautiful game. So let's get started and we start a new game and get right into it. In the year 2115. Scientists identify a rogue Class B star traveling towards us. Earth and the solar system will be destroyed. The Prolus ships are launched in 2149. 3 giant colony ships carry thousands to a safe zone near Pluto. In 2151, the Earth is destroyed. With nowhere to go, our last resource are scrambled, and 5 scout ships are sent to 5 distant worlds. These pioneers begin our first interstellar journey to boldly go where mankind may begin anew. Our last chance at survival is known as the Solus Project. Dun dun dun. "15 years later. This ship, I played this game already a little bit and decided to stop myself so I can share it with you. This ship, for some reason, if any of you ever seen Captain Future back in the 80s, 70s, I don't know, it's kind of reminiscent of it. I know it looks different, but for some reason when I saw it the first time I was like, Captain Future. I don't know why. It just reminded me of that. So that's the ship we're on, which is nearing a planet, nice peaceful setting. Oh, what's that? Boom! So something is not happy with us being in the atmosphere of its planet. Clearly not. Was it on purpose? Accidental? Who knows? We're bound to find out, I suppose. Boom! Our escape pod flung into space. Now, the subtitles are not enabled in this game because they're not included yet, so I'm gonna try to keep everything as loud as possible from the game.
Vata, Yuri, can you hear me?
Warning, atmospheric entry imminent.
You have minimal mouse movement, just to look around.
Where's everyone? Did anyone make it to the drop pods?
Please do not disengage safety
Eamon,
arms.
Lars, is anyone there?
Warning, impact imminent.
As we crash land on the planet that tried to destroy our ship. Now, as I said, I already played it a little bit, and it's a very, very beautiful game. It's very, very easy to get lost in exploring it. For the sake of the Let's Play, I will follow the linearish storyline and not stray too far.
Atmospheric readings normal.
As you can see there in the top, not representative of the final experience. But I have to say now, this is again a fine example of an early access game where there's so much work already put in. It's not one of those early access games where nothing works and nothing is happening and you kind of just think, what did I just spend this money for? You know, it's really, really looking nice, it works nice, it performs well. I mean, I'm running this on highest settings and I get very solid 60 frames per second during recording, which is very, very good. So in the beginning, it's asking you how you want to play it. Now, if you want to be a hardcore survival, you can turn that on. In that case, I like to play it exploration setting because I want to follow the story and focus on that. Again, for the sake of the Let's Play, I play enough survival games. I don't think I need another one where I have to constantly worry about every 5 minutes about eating and drinking and getting away from temperature. So I think I have enough of that in the moment. So, and I really like this about this game, that you kind of can set that back and go, hey, I want to focus on exploring and, you know, that. So let's turn that on. By default, everything is European setting, I think, with Celsius, meters, and liters, and that's what I'm leaving. But you can change it, which is nice. Not a lot of games actually allow you to change that, which is very nice. So here we go. Movement is WASD. Mouse looking around. Again, it's a very beautiful setting. It's actually, it looks all hand painted. It's weird, like these textures that they use, it looks like somebody actually sat down and painted them all by hand, like, which is like not with a computer, actually on a piece of paper, like, you know, which is really, really nice. I like the style of the art. It's very lovely. So let's get started. This is our PDA. Wilson, World Independent Local Survival Overseer node.
World Independent Local Survival Overseer node active. Wilson interfacing with operator. Operator vital signs detected.
Very good. So Wilson is connected to us, as you can see here. It's showing our vital signs, and it's at the same time a radio, you know, for walkie-talkie, whatever you call it. Yeah. So you might wonder about the camera. I usually put them only into horror games, but people have continuously asked me to add cameras to other games as well. I will not do it for 7 Days to Die, but for this game, I decided why not, let's try it. Yes, when I start Papers, Please again, I will also do that. So just in case you were wondering why the camera is there, the face cam is there. Items have 2 states. So when you hover over an item, you can have a blue or a orange state. One is for picking up, one for crafting. So in this case, we have nothing in our inventory, which is empty, our inventory. And so we can only pick up. Once we pick something up, we can see it in our inventory, and we can now have the option on other objects to either pick up or to craft. So we can still pick it up if we want, but if we put it when it's in an orange state, you can see it on Wilson. It says pick up or apply. To apply, it means whatever we have in our hand, we're trying to apply to that object. It happens automatically. It does whatever default action there is to do. So the crafting system is not like, hey, put 4 things together. And, you know, it's actually quite a unique way of doing things in this game, which is nice. We see that later. So let's pick that up, and now we have a sharp rock. So let's keep our rock equipped, and let's look around. So to get out of this little circle, now we can jump, but we can't really jump that high. So it's not one of those games where you can jump ridiculously high over everything and platform your way out of it, which is nice. I like that. So you constantly have the feeling of being captive, or, you know, not being able to get out. So we now have an action here, and if you don't have an item equipped that you can do an action with, you can select it in the inventory menu. Will open automatically once you start executing the action. Can be cut, requires a tool. If you have a tool that can do that in your inventory, it will let you choose it. There you go. We can pick up that cable now and goes through the gap. Now P shows you stats or your objectives. B is for sleeping. Yes, sleeping is part of this to keep yourself healthy. It regenerates health, and it also saves the state of your game. So here we can see what Wilson shows us: our health, our body temperature, our calories, and our water. Again, because I'm more in exploration mode, this might not be as relevant. These things like calories and water, you don't have to really keep that much of an eye on it, which is great. Also, you have a lot more time before you die of hypothermia, so I can actually dive through a lot of cold water before I start dying of hypothermia. You have the wind speed, the humidity, world temperature, and then time left until you need to sleep. I don't know what happens when you don't sleep. I think you get more susceptible. You can easier die on hypothermia and all that. And then you have a distance of objects if you follow them. Okay, so let's crouch, and the game is very self-explanatory. I didn't need to look up anything. I mean, all you've seen so far, it tells you everything you need to know. So this is our pod, and it looks like we crashed on the side of a mountain. Stretch of desolation. So we have a little look around just to show you. I'm not going to pick anything up yet, because the beginning of the game is kind of a bit of a tutorial where it makes you pick up things, but we get there in a second. So you can see here the nice... It looks amazing. I mean, everything is stone and granite and rock, and there's pieces of our ship everywhere. The light effects are really lovely. I mean, this game is, and it's running so smooth. I mean, especially with water. I'm not a game developer, so I don't know, but I have experienced in games that have water on shores like that, huge frame drops, and usually that is a real source of frame issues. I don't know, but this game, it has it all. So we can go into water even. And let's bring up our Wilson. And water exposure lowers your temperature. So let's go a little bit deeper into the water. So we can dive. You can see you have the breath meter. And you can go down here. This is amazing looking. It's very creepy looking as well. So let's go back up and let's get out. So you can see my body temperature is dropping. It's at 36. I'm wet. The outside temperature in the water is only 2 degrees. So it's quite cold water. And here we go, it's going up again. You can see that. So it is very reactive towards your environment, which is really nice. If we look down very far, Wilson opens up a little tab, so you can see our body wetness is 96%, our dry speed is 1.4. So this game, if you want to play survival to that level of operator wet, to that level, then absolutely you can, which is really, really nice. And I really think that is a nice touch. So this is obviously
survival training.
So here we go. So once we get out, it wants us to follow the survival training. When we get out here, the first thing...
All up in flames.
Yeah.
I need to last long enough to report something back to Prolus Command. Better have a look around and see if anything, or anyone, survived.
So we can pick up water, and we can pick up food. You can either pick up these cans by themselves, and then you have just a food can, or you can actually go to the orange part and execute that, and then it asks you what you want to use. You can use your rock or your sharp rock, and that will open the can, and then you can have an open can of food in your inventory instead. There seems to be no expiry, as in once you open it, it just stays open and you can eat it at any time, which is fine. So we can do that. You find these notes also spread around the planet. In the beginning, obviously, these notes are a lot more to guide you in what you have to do. They give you tips, like if you find yourself in a precarious situation, exploring your surroundings and scavenging whatever useful items you can find before conditions worsen. Survival Handbook 2 out of 8. As soon as you can, secure a source of feed, fresh water and food. Find a place to take shelter. How you deal with the first few hours is crucial for your survival. Now, we are not going to go through all these notes because they're basically just like that, and the game kind of forces you to go through these survival steps anyway in the beginning. But there will be other notes scattered around the planet, which is very interesting, and they kind of give you a background story towards other people that were on the ship that have crashed with you, because you're trying to find them. You're trying to regroup and trying to get everybody together, or trying to find them and get off the planet or something. I don't know. I have actually no idea what the main target is. I'm just guessing that that's it. So let's go ignore everything and let's follow our tracker, because that forces us to play the game a little bit. Forward vector, so we're gonna go here. It wants us to go over here, and caves provide shelter from the climate. So if it gets really, really bad outside, you can see, and here's some water, so let's drink. There we go. And now we can see our water intake says it's okay. Now it wants us to scavenge for food. So the game, it's really nice the way it kind of forces you into the right direction straight away, saying, hey, this is how you can drink if you don't find any bottles, and this is how you can get food if you don't find any cans of food. Because obviously our ship is not going to be so big that everywhere on the planet we find our own food tins. So you can see here on the PDA or on Wilson's going to show us if something is edible and how many calories we get from it and how much liquid, which is really, really nice. So we just select it, and then we just eat it. End of story. There we go. And now our calorie intake is up. Let's eat that tin as well. And then our calories should be up to the top.
Could have been worse.
It could have been worse. Yeah, so we can drop that tin. We don't really care. So what does it want us to do now? You can see 15 meters, the object on Wilson on the top right. On Wilson, you can see the distance to our next objective. So if we look at O, you can see now locate a pipe to use as a torch. If you press P, you can see our personal statistics, which is our resistance, our health, inventory limit, and so on and so on. And then, what was the other thing? P and L do the same thing. Okay, fair enough. So here we go, we pick up the pipe. And now it wants us to go and take the pipe and go back into the cave. Because we need light as well, and also torches give you kind of a little bit of comfort and heat, which is very nice. So you can see we're in the cave and the outside temperature is dropping. And we can now look at dry roots. They're burnable and can be cut. So we have our little sharp rock, so we can cut the dry root with that. There we go. Pick it up, and it combines it automatically on the action with the torch. So you see it does things automatically, which is nice. So let's get the torch. And this is something I really kind of enjoy. You can't just light that, okay, because it's dry root. It will probably just poof and burn and disappear. So what it wants you to do is go over here, and there's, from the ship, there's oil in here. So we have to dip it in oil, and now we have an oiled torch, which is very nice. And all we do with the oiled torch is walk here, and it turns on. Funny enough, we don't seem to burn. So if we actually look at our body temperature, drying speed is 9.9 right now. And if we leave... Oh! The Awakening. Act 1. So that was kind of the intro, and this is now Act 1. So if we can see here, our drying speed is quite high with the torch equipped. If we equip our stone, it's still the same. Oh yeah, it's going down now. Yeah. Oh, there's some chatter.
All 3, this is Solus Command. Calling from the city of capital ship Oaks near Blair. Checking in for a status update. I received jumbled emergency readings from satellite relay right before your designated landing time. Is everything okay? Your feed stopped a while ago.
I don't know what she said.
I don't want to panic you, but the other colony ships here in the fleet are getting antsy. We have a 15-year journey ahead, and our time is running out.
Our time is running out.
We're rooting for you.
We're rooting for you. So I don't understand any of that, yeah, because it's very hard to hear, even when you turn it on louder. And as I said, subtitles are not in the game yet. Look at these guys. That's awesome. I wonder if you can get hurt by them in the long run. In the moment, you can just walk over all these things and they don't really do anything. So what is our next objective? Explore. Great. We're very good at that. So let's explore the area a little bit. Everything is these rocks. It looks really, really amazing. And everything... Oh, look. Eyeballs! This reminds me of, what is it? The Thousand Eyes? The Futurama movie? The thing with the 1,000 eyes or whatever it was called. So we have to explore our way around now. Now I'm just, in case you have skipped some in the beginning, I am trying to follow the storyline. Trying to, and not go off and randomly explore too much. Because I want to show you what the game is about and what the story is about. Oh, it's stuck there, too fat to get through there. Oh, look at this, the sunlight and the rocks, and that looks really weird. All these individual pieces going up of the rock. It's very strange indeed. Oh, look at that. There's a signal coming from there. Wow. Okay, so let's... Oh, a beacon. 8th navigation lasts forever. Oh, I missed that when I played the Act 1 before, so I kind of missed that. What is that? Okay, this is a cargo manifest. Wilson PDA beacon. So that must have been one of the boxes that blew open, because we have a Wilson PDA, 2 beacons. So somebody must have taken the other beacon, because there's only 1 beacon around here that I just picked up. Oh, look at that. Can eat more. We don't need any food right now. We are okay. These things are so freaky. The way they're open and close is just mad. So let's follow the beacon and see what's going on. Stretch of Desolation 2. Oh, look at that. Lost Artifact, Wrath of Utuku. Upgrades all resistance. Oh, nice. So our resistance in the moment is 0000. Okay, does it give us anything? Climate resistance, hunger, dehydration plus 1%. Artifacts and special equipment from your ship improve your attributes. Explore the world to find these and upgrade your abilities. In the state menu, you can view your current upgrades. Inventory, space dive time, movement speed, and so on. So, wow, okay. I don't see any resistance being added. Well, it's not a buff, I suppose. So let's see if we can see anything here. Yes, there we go. Resistance, plus 1%, plus 1%. That is really nice. I like it. Prolus fleet time. Huh, that's counting forward. Survived for 0 days on Gliese 6. So the Gliese is the planet we're on. There's more food. Oh, wow. Okay, so let's explore this. Okay, we can't get through here. Huh. Find a way into the cave and investigate the sound. Well, we can't get through here. Nope. That's our stamina bar when you hold shift to run. See, we can walk right through here in the moment and it doesn't hurt us. Oh, look! What the hell? Whoa! Okay, we're gonna have to check that out. Let's check it out. See, this planet, as far as I know, is uninhabited. Uninhabited, but keep an eye on your vital signs on your PDA. Yeah, okay. But you constantly have the feeling something is watching you. Oh, there's another thing that went into the water. Oh, I'm gonna have to see that. This one is fine. We know it's there, but let's see what's in the water. That's interesting. Did something fall in the water there? I don't know if we're gonna die on hypothermia, but let's see. Okay, let's go down. Yes, there's something. Oh, wow. Okay, let's see if we can actually get down there. Our body temperature is still okay. Oh, okay. Wow. Didn't even notice that before. I hope nothing is in the water biting our ass. Okay, we still have air. No. It seems to be another escape pod. Is there somebody in there? No. Okay, so that definitely was another escape pod that came down with the piece of equipment there. Wow, look, there's still debris of our ship everywhere. This is amazingly beautiful, this game. Okay, so let's swim faster. Come on, let's get back out and let's follow the objective point. And let's see what landed there. I love the way the droplets are on the screen. It's really nice. Oh, wow. Okay. Loads of goodies here. That's a water bottle. Cool. So now we have 2 water bottles. That's good. And, oh, food rations. So this was a...
Operator wet.
Yeah, I know the operator's wet. So that's really nice. So we have energy foods, 2,000 calories. Nice. And it gives you 2 liters of water. Oh, that's sweet. Oh, a throw disc to mark a location. Teleport to return here. Okay. T to teleport. So, wow. So we can teleport now. That is really nice. Yeah, I don't want to go there. I don't want to go back in the water. So does that mean we can go up there, maybe? Let's see how this works. So we take the teleporter, we throw the disc, and then we can teleport to the disc. That is pretty awesome. I wonder, can we do... No. Okay. Yeah, we can just shoot the disc again and then the previous one disappears. That's good. I like that. So we can leave that there. That's fine. Okay, so let's go back because now with the disc, we obviously can teleport past the gate and continue.
Operator wet.
I know, operator's wet. Actually, can we see if our drying time increases with our torch? Yeah, there we go. Look at that go. We're gonna be dry in no time. So let's go back to where we saw the cave. And let's go to the entry point and see if we can slide our discs through there. Nice. That is awesome. Is there anything else we might have dropped? No. Okay, it's getting dark now. Oh, the noises, all these different sounds of animals or creatures, it's just so weird. Like again, I try to keep the game sound as loud as possible, like when I'm rendering this out for you guys to experience that.
Your survival is of paramount importance to the continued existence of mankind.
We are possibly the last human alive. So how are we gonna procreate? Okay. So if we don't find our Eve, then this is obviously not gonna work. So let's do that. See there? And now we can go. Boop! There you go. This is lovely. I like that. Oh, glow stick. So we're in the cave. So let's see where that sound is coming from. Carry enough supplies, a source of heat, and light to explore deep caves. Okay, so let's... Oh, this burns forever. Great. Let's see what's down here. Leaving area, 0 tower parts, 11 secrets. Now, of course, what your aim is eventually to get a signal out. Yeah, so that's what the tower parts are for. As far as I can understand, you can collect tower parts and eventually put them somewhere, bring them somewhere to make like the tower working. This is so freaky. And 11 secrets are left to be found nearby. So I'm leaving this area now. I haven't explored much, as you could see, but if you want, you can go and explore the whole area before you get into the next section of the game and find all the secrets. Okay, secrets could be anything. I have no idea. There could be anything from found documents to little these artifacts, things like that. So in the moment, I'm just happy to move on because I just want to get through this with you guys to experience the story and to see what's going on. So I'm gonna leave it here. I hope you guys join me again and that you really like the look of this game because it is very addictive to play. I mean, the exploring part is addictive. I would definitely recommend to buy this. I mean, early access or not, this is definitely something. If you're into exploring beautiful environments, that game is for you, okay? In my opinion, especially with the 3 settings of being able to play it on hardcore survival or just exploration. So thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode about the Solus Project. If you did, remember to kick that like button in the arse like a G4K ninja, and I hope I see you guys in another episode. Until then, as always, viel Spaß and happy gaming.